Welcome back to the long dark. It is cold out here. I know it doesn't look it, it feels like -1 degrees, but that's because we're wearing about 16 layers of clothing. Trust me, it's jolly, jolly cold. The wind is picking up, it's loud. It must be uncomfortable to be buffeted by snow like this. We're about to get our lad inside, where he can start making plans for the future. Well, I think we'll have almost survived a week. I think we might actually hit a week. It's only been a week, lad. You've already been attacked by wolves twice, killed 2 others. It's 2-2 all. You've explored the dam, you've explored train wrecks, carved up deer carcasses, wolf carcasses, fish carcasses. You've patted down many an arse of a dead man. It's been a busy week for you. Seems like every animal is being sensible and getting under cover now. I shall be doing the same. Imagine trying to sleep in this. Like outside. Even inside with the wind buffeting against everything. I guess you get used to it. It's like sounds of traffic. Eventually you get used to it. And indoors. Where it is 12 degrees. Nice. Okay, cured gut, cured deer hide. Nice. Now we can drop the new stuff. Cured deer hide, fresh deer hide. Fresh wolf pelts. Look at what we're doing to this poor rug. Just throwing guts down on it. Fresh wolf pelt. How much have you cured? 58%. Nice. 82. 82. Right, we're going to store our crafting bits and bobs in here. Probably going to craft up the snares tonight, I imagine. Actually, might do that now. Just need some reclaimed wood. Because I'm not actually that tired. A little thirsty, but we've actually got water, haven't we? Yeah. So, there we go. Can't complain too much. What was I going to do? See if there's any space in here to throw in one of these deers. But I should probably eat that fish as well. Actually, the fish is in better condition, so it's probably best to eat the venison first. That fish is like 1,000 calories as well, so save that for a special occasion. I forgot to get the reclaimed wood, didn't I? Oh well. 1 step forward, 2 steps back. Okay. There's no shortage of reclaimed wood in this place because we still haven't broken apart the tables. There's no real fear of running out of wood at the moment. And there's always broken limbs about for fir and cedar. So I'm not in too much of a worry. Takes half an hour. Oh, the wind's died down. And there we go, we'll make another one. We're capturing small game. Oh, no. It's now emerged into a storm. Either that or it's a mist out there. It's a storm. Alright. You're starving, you're tired. Almost out of daylight. In other words, it's time to start a fire and read. Well, yeah, we'll need some wood. What have you got for me? Let's get some cedar. Got lots of fuel. Gasoline. Use the fire striker. Oh, we're gonna need some tinder. But I think we picked up a couple of sticks, so if it does go wrong, it's not too deadly. The fire striker seems like a bit of a blessing. It seems to be quite reliable. Come on. It is a good fire.
Turned out pretty well.
It did indeed. Both of you, now we search our way to the drawers. There you go. Is that the food drawer? I can't see. No. That's the food drawer. Moldy venison. Delicious. First of all, let's boil the little we've got. Feels like 26 degrees, damn. Yeah, it's toasty warm right here. Cook up the moldy venison. You think it'd be frozen laying out in the snow. There you go, fresh venison. It improves it once it's been cooked. 800 calories. That should keep you satisfied for a bit. Yeah. We might be able to read for a couple of hours. Finish this book off. It's too dark to read. Oh, the fire's gone out, that's why. Oh well. We'll read in the morning if we have to.
Just need to close my eyes.
There we go. We are rested. But we are thirsty. Bless him. There you go. We've got water. Might as well eat some of these cattails as well. Tough. Not very filling, but edible. Seeing as they're kind of an easy source of food. We've already used their heads for Tinder, I guess. And then spend one last hour reading this.
I could eat anything.
Because, goddammit, I want it done. There we go. We've improved our gun skill massively. How are we doing for food? Very well, but you're almost gone. But again, it will improve when it's cooked. So I guess we'll cook you next time. Got loads of medicine and stuff. How are we doing for water? A third of a litre. If we need to make a campfire out and about, we'll make one out and about just to boil some water. Okay, how am I curing shit going? Fresh. Anything finished curing? Not yet. We've got our snares. So I think we're ready to set out and deploy them. I'm hungry, but everything else is golden. Cool. Get our snares down and then we'll explore the train tracks a bit more. Well, we'll be off the train tracks, but you know what I mean. Oh, we could not, because it's minus 20 degrees. Or we could wait a couple of hours. We could do that. I'm going to shred some of that clothing I put in the... I'll kill some time. Shred you guys. Actions. Harvest. Only killed 10 minutes, but... meh. It's gotta be done. Harvest. Okay, what next? Ragged ski jacket. Tear you up. That'll take longer. There you go, ragged ski jacket. Highly windproof, but not well insulated. Harvest. 1 hour, 30 minutes. Perfect. Tearing apart this ski jacket. Although I don't know if it actually be better than anything else once it's... because it goes over the top, doesn't it? So it'll be against you. Decent Parker. 0.07 plus 2 plus 2. Well, let's try and see. I don't want to tear it apart if it's going to be bad. Oh, it failed.
Getting weak.
See if that's 1 plus 2, 1 plus 2. Actually, looks like it might be decent enough. I'm going to put it back in. Oop. I'm going to just drop it on the floor. Why not? I'll think about that. Because I like the windproof of my, the other one I got on there. But how are you curing? 44%. Not too bad. There you go, -4. Much better. Don't know if many rabbits will be out when it's snowing this heavily, but... maybe that's good, they won't see me put up the snare and they won't associate it with me. The guy who keeps chasing them away everywhere. I have to say, I'm glad we finally got rid of that frostbite risk. I mean, it never went higher than like, what, 8%, but... good lord, if we got stuck out here... I've had some nights in this game where it's been like, trying to keep a fire alight with just sticks in the middle of nowhere. Because it's pitch black and I can't see, and I didn't have a storm lantern at that point. So, it can get dicey in this game. But, oh, well, wolves aside... it is remarkably difficult to actually die in the long dark of something like cold or hunger, because there's food like everywhere with these cattails and stuff. As long as you're in the wind and you have just like basic wood, you can build a fire to survive through the night. It just means that you don't get everything done, and as things progress and you kind of clear everything out of your immediate area, it gets harder and harder and harder. Like, we've survived a week and we've been through hell. I had to make an emergency camp on, like, the second day, because I almost got frozen solid. I've had to limp home, patch myself up several times. But then we've also come home triumphant, with a wolf skin aplenty. I'm going to need to kill one more wolf, and then I'll have enough wolf skin to get this wolf skin cloak. Okay, so I was going to plonk it down here. Yeah, it looks like the rabbits have... no, they are still wandering around. Well, shut my mouth. They're tough little critters. I guess they have fur. I'm going to kind of put it in between these trees here, I think. I can't remember where I said my rabbit spot was going to be, but it is now here. Where is Snare? Where is Snare? There we go. Boop. There we go. We'll snap its neck. Run towards the snare, my pretties. It feels like we should bait the snare with something, though, rather than just leave it there for them to just dive into it randomly. Well, you're running right where I'm going to put my next snare, so... oh, now you're humping the ground. Sounds like a good way to get your bollocks frozen off, mate. I would stop that if I were you. Okay, now this is I'm a little wary of this area, simply because of that dead deer. Something had taken a big old bite out of it. And there are only a couple of suspects as to what could have done the biting. Let's get this old man's beard. Might as well make it into some special bandages. Hello chaps, don't mind me. Just come down to place a snare. I'm going to place it about here. There we go. Again, that was a weird noise. Did you make that, deer? Right, with the snares set, we'll check them each morning, just to make sure we've got something. Then we'll continue on exploring. That'll be like a nice little regular thing to check each morning. I've heard it's a good way to keep you sane, is to have like a routine that you do in the morning, something that's always the same in this ever-changing crazy world. It's nice if I can herd the rabbits towards the snare, but it doesn't seem to be working very well. Really does feel like we should have baited it with something. But I guess we can't. I don't know what... I bait it with. Don't really have any carrots. You think they're like peaches? I got a tin of that. They might like condensed milk. I seem to be on a very no vegetable diet at the moment. Because surprisingly enough, it doesn't seem the type of place for like carrots and potatoes to grow. Right, with that in place, we have got about 6 hours to poke around. Maybe more, maybe less, depending on how cold I get, basically. How cold is it? -6. It's a bit chilly. Just better keep an eye out for sticks I can use to just make a quick half-an-hour fire or something to warm me up. Because it's getting warmer, but I'm also freezing. Ooh, more of you. I'll take you. You're like the quick calories that I can eat in the morning or something if I want to do something that requires concentration, like reading. As well as being Tinder. Right. Hopefully we do snare a rabbit soon. I'd like to get some rabbit mitts going on. Get some rabbit meat. I've never actually eaten rabbit, not that I can remember. I've heard it's got lots of bones in it, which isn't too appetizing, but beggars can't be choosers in the wilderness. I just want to see if this is a barrel that I can chop up. Yes, it's a cedar limb. Can I get somewhere that blocks the wind? No. It is actually getting cold. Well, let's see how long it takes to cut up. 1 hour. There we go. Now I can dodge in here, make a quick fire, kill an hour, and then explore for another 4.
My head feels thick.
I didn't think we'd actually be able to explore that long before we need to run back for a fire anyway, so just preemptively warming up. Fire Striker, again, is the best. We've finished reading you now, I believe. We'll double check. Yep. So we can safely burn you. Tinder doesn't seem to make any difference. And then we'll pass an hour just playing cards in front of the fire, I guess. That'll warm us up, and then we'll be ready to explore more thoroughly next episode, I guess. Hope you enjoy a man standing in front of a slowly lighting fire. I could probably cut it together into an hour-long compilation at this point. But I'm glad in this session I did manage to kill another wolf. Somewhat redeemed myself. There we go. Now we can play some cards. We'll play some solitaire. What else can you play by yourself? I guess that's that 21 game, that's pretty good. We're going to need some water, actually. So here we go again. And once again, we're going to be left with just a handful of hours to actually explore. Oh dear, I'll get it right at some point, I swear. Looks like the wind might have picked up. Yes, it definitely has, but it's not too cold. So I'm going to leave this episode here with an eye to kind of explore further up that way. So, thank you so much for watching. If you like my content, please do check out my other videos. And if you do, I shall see you there. Goodbye.